I'm really anxious for this upcoming gig that I have. It's a much bigger venue. The standards are a lot different. The environment, the ambience, the tickets, the people are gonna be so different. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I've also decided that I'm gonna be playing originals, or at least mostly originals, and I really want the friends that I'm playing with to have a good time, you know, to show off their incredible talent. And I'm struggling to make it work without any guidance. There's a song that I'm working on right now. Working title is Sweet Diss Track. It's gonna be one of the songs that I'm gonna sing, and my anxiety is not gonna let me rest, so I'm gonna start it now. Originally, I was gonna start it next week and just work on it for the whole of March, but probably I'm gonna finish it today. I'm shitting myself, yeah. God forbid I write a happy song. All of my songs are like melancholy, sad as fuck, rude as fuck, and I just want more groove. I want more head bobs. I want more vibe. I want more sweetness, you know? I'm getting ready for work now. So it's Monday. This week I'm turning 20. Wow. I don't know how to feel about that yet. It shouldn't feel that different, and I know it's not. And I know that ever since like I started living by myself, the ages haven't really like affected me much. But I feel like just having the title of having a 2 in front of my age rather than a 1, I have had a lot of like really good positive growth over the past couple weeks, a couple months actually, ever since like, oh, where's my jewelry? I have been on like an upward cycle of just improving, and I really am, and there's so much that happened that I'm like, wow, I could not have fucking imagined that to happen. But at the same time, it gets paradoxical in the sense that I am always improving so much. I am always working on something every fucking day that I don't really know how to relax. And like it gives me like a massive anxiety attack when I have to wake up without an alarm. Like if I sleep in on a Sunday and I like check my phone and it's 10 a.m. I'm like, I've wasted my whole day. That's it. Like I need to do more to make up for it, even though my intention is to rest. You know what I mean? Obviously, like I would not be where I am without this constant progress, but I think we're surrounded by this like fucking like lifestyle culture of productivity where if you're not like logged in every time, you're a failure. I don't think my lifestyle has been affected just because of this like new productivity culture or whatever the fuck. I think it's more to do with like my upbringing, childhood, or like jealousy. I used to struggle a lot with it. It's less now because at least now I'm like I know what to do to stop feeling jealous and like how to like get over it. Like now I just view it as a way of like, oh, what can I do to learn from these people, and like what can I do that they do and be on the same like level as them, I guess. And because of that, it's been a really positive experience. Like I've just been really happy, and I've been really growing and etc. But I think recently, I don't know if you ever feel this way, but where you always progress, that it feels stagnant, you know what I mean? You're constantly moving upwards, that it becomes the norm. And that makes you feel like shit because you don't want to let yourself rest because you're like, oh my god, I'm breaking the cycle, I can't let myself. It's just gonna give me like massive anxiety if I stop being productive, like if I rest, which you need to be productive. But also, nothing is exciting anymore. Nothing is that exciting. Nothing feels like an accomplishment. Yeah, and like I feel stagnant right now. And a lot of the time I'm really happy. Like a lot of the time I'm genuinely enjoying my life. I'm genuinely content with myself. And I think it does have to do with like hormones, because it makes me feel right now that I have no actual goal except just to make it. The fuck does make it mean? Obviously, I know what I'm supposed to have. I know I'm supposed to be, you know, earning money from music or from other music related ventures. I know I'm supposed to be getting this and being in this location and seeing these people and collaborating on this. But how the fuck am I supposed to feel? Like, I know what I'm supposed to have, but what am I supposed to think and feel when I make it, quote unquote? We know that success is super subjective and making it is not the same for everyone else. But for me, I'm like, I always thought I knew. I always thought like, oh, I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where and what I have to do to get to the goal of making it, which I knew what making it meant for me. But now I'm like, oh, and I think it is genuinely because of like me hitting 20 and me hitting the fact that, oh my god, the past 4 years I've been living by myself. I've been doing these things. I've been work, and now I'm like, I want to enjoy my life as well, and I have been. But now I'm farther from the goal, or am I closer? And like, I'm sure everyone feels this way. I'm sure you feel this way. But yeah, at least my plans for this week are to start a new song, to organize the rehearsals for the upcoming gig, the O2 Islington one. Wow. I hope you can't see the laundry drying on my fucking cabinet doors. Every single year for the past fucking how many years I've been conscious on my birthdays, I always make it a big deal to myself to make it perfect, to have my hair dyed the color I want, to do my nails, to have the right people, to organize the event. But I'm so fucking tired of that. I'm so fucking tired of being let down, and it's not even anyone else's fault. It's literally my own, because I set the expectations sky high. And it's like, I always joke around like, oh, if you don't cry on your birthday, is it really your birthday? Why the fuck am I crying on my birthday? Why the fuck am I depressed as fuck on my birthday? I just want to enjoy it again. So I'm having a day out by myself. I'm gonna do a proper celebration in a couple weeks, but day out, enjoy my life, do the things I like, spend a minimal amount of money, but enough to be comfortable, because money comes and goes, who cares? Maybe that's why I'm broke. I think some small changes I want to incorporate. I like using my jade roller, using my gua sha after every skincare routine, and I think setting up my own routine for my HIIT workouts. Yeah, and like drinking my water consistently. And I think that's really it. That's all I want to focus on. I just want to focus on being healthier in my body and feel more comfortable existing and occupying space. Hey, am I good enough for you? Am I good enough for you? And it's kind of rough knowing that I am not enough. Once again, filming from this angle so you don't see the laundry. Yep. Recently, it's been such an up and down week. Last time I spoke to you, I was saying all of these thoughts that are going through my head. I feel like now head empty. Head is completely empty. Vibes only. I feel like things have happened. That's so ominous. I've had a listening ear next to me for a couple of days, and I feel a lot better. I got a lot of gifts yesterday. I went out with a friend to a bar because he's going away, and so we just decided to meet up before he goes, and also he wanted to give me my birthday gifts. Oh my god. I literally have never seen something like this. I can't even show them to you on camera because first of all, I already like unpacked them and like put them in my room, but also there's so many. I always feel like I'm really good with gifts, and that, you know, my whole life I was like, oh my god, like I'm the gift giver. Like I'm gonna, when it's your birthday, when it's an occasion, whatever is something, I'm gonna make it aesthetic, I'm gonna wrap it, I'm gonna get like 1,000 things that you like, etc, etc. Like I feel like I love doing that. It's so great. It feels wonderful. And I have never gotten that kind of energy back, I don't think. Like I've gotten gifts, super cool gifts. I've had several gifts at once. Like it's so cool. but I don't know how to describe it. Like I'm obviously grateful. It's awesome. But I've never had like 2 massive bags of like presents that aren't from like my mom, you know? And it was so cool. I'm gonna try and like show you stuff that's like within arm's reach. This stood out to me. This really fucking said, oh my god, like, you know. Also, John Lewis, we know she bougie. I'm filming this on a phone stand. Awesome. I'm really excited to use this. I feel like as I keep talking, as the months go by, I'm definitely gonna touch more on like, I guess, like spirituality and religion and whatever, but please don't let that scare you. I just have things to say and I have thoughts to have, you know? But this is really fucking cool. I love this type of shit because I planned my life like crazy, and this has a lot of that same stuff where I can like track and, you know, whatever. I also love my plants, and I got this massive fucking jar. It's so cool. Wait, like, look at that. Also, cute little desk organizer. I have my lighters in there. But it's massive. I love it so much. There are so many more other things, and I'm feeling so good, and it's so nice. And I do love materialistic things sometimes, and this is one of those occasions. It's very cool. I feel like for me, like, spending money is symbolic of love and care and appreciation anyway, like for me personally. And so yeah, very cool. You know, obviously not always, like, you don't have to like fucking give me like a Cartier bag to show you love me, but I would spend money on people I love in small amounts or in moderate amounts, you know? So it means a lot. It's cool. Something I did want to like kind of bring up is recently, like, I've started, like, over the past week, I want to say I've started like counting my calories, and I don't know how I feel about that because I'm so much more aware of how many I'm gaining, how many I'm losing, etc., or like, you know, just giving my weight a number basically. I don't think I have an unhealthy relationship with my body. I feel like that's far from it, but I feel like I could always do better. And it's not in the sense where I'm like already very lean or very athletic and, you know, I want to cycle on that. It's not like that. It's more like, oh, let's get rid of my pudginess. Me personally, I don't really like that on my body, and I want to remove it. And it's very hard for me to go to the gym, and also that requires a lot of money. So I've been doing home workouts, but I'm like, that's not enough. So let me count my calories, let me count my nutrition, let me see what the hell is going on. And I realized, like, yeah, like, to be in a calorie deficit is fucking difficult. I'm not as tempted to buy and eat and snack on stuff anymore, simply because I see it visually as in like a calorie counter, but also because I really care a lot more about my physique now over snacking, you know, the temporary joy of having a munch, you know. But at the same time, I am so aware of my food intake, and it's not that good. Like, it's not nutritious. I don't know how to feel about that yet. I don't want to touch too deeply on this, but you know what I mean? I'm scoping it out. And plus I work out every day. Like, I'm doing like HIIT every day, and oh, I hate that I said HIIT. We'll see. Also, I was gonna leave, but I'm not leaving yet because I wanted to show you this book I bought. I feel like a lot of like people have seen it all over Book Talk, or even if you don't really fucking read, you've definitely seen or heard it mentioned. YN by Esther Eve. Lord. Me personally, I used to love my little fanfics when I was like 12 and 13. Like, I used to write a lot, and it just makes me really happy. I don't know, it was such a cute little wholesome experience back when I was young, and I saw this and I was like, oh my god, it's called YN. But I did not expect it to do that. I love my horror, I love psychological thrillers as well. Like, recently all I read is like, if it's not like a non-fiction / self-help book, it's gonna be like psychological fucking crime or something. And this, creme de la creme, dude. I did not expect it to do that within the first fucking like 5 pages, but it did. And I feel like I'm hyping it up a lot, but because I mean, it deserves it. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily like insane, like oh my god, no, but it hits you. It hits you. Yeah.